For Sunday, the 3rd of December 23, here's the latest from Force 13 AU on the developing national and tropical weather scene. We're keeping a close eye on the developing tropical low CO2U or tropical disturbance, I think CO2 by Fiji Met. Here's the latest instability from 10 AM through to 2200 hours. And in this and other related information, we then have a look at the 24-hour mark each day leading up to next Sunday. Instability again extremely high, and it looks like it's going to be the top end, southwest Gulf of Carpentaria, the area south of Townsville, down into the northeastern region of New South Wales for another round of severe thunderstorm activity. Solid ground is beginning to soak and rivers are about to swell, flow faster in South Coast New South Wales only a few days after flooding hit the area. There's barely been enough time to clean up the mess the last flooding rain left behind. Some of the region had their biggest rainfall in about 8 years. A few days ago, with widespread 100 to 300 millimetres falling in about 3 days. It was the heaviest rain in 7 to 8 years at Mount Dawara, I think it's Darragh, in the Milambuda hinterland, 357 millimetres in Moruya, 259 Point Perpendicular, 249 Shoalhaven River, 221 Beacon, 207. Here's a look at the winds. We'll be paying close attention to this. It's the winds at the 850 millibars level. We're also keeping an eye via our earthquake channel on the massive activity ongoing up there in the Philippines region. Magnitude 7.6, couple of magnitude 6 range systems, and keep an eye on the top right hand corner. Current capital city temperature 16.9 in Sydney at the time of doing this update, 14.8 Melbourne, 24.5 Brisbane, 18.4 Perth, 10.3 Adelaide, 12.7 Hobart, 12 in Canberra, 27.9 in Darwin. 12.6 millimetres of rain recorded in Sydney, 7 millimetres Melbourne, and it's mainly Sydney and Melbourne that have seen the rain activity. And there is no doubt that tropical low CO2U or 92 Invest is on track to becoming the Southern Hemisphere's second tropical cyclone. Possible shower for Hobart and possible storm for Canberra. Shower 2, possible storm Darwin, cloud clearing Perth, sunny Adelaide, partly cloudy Brisbane, possible shower Melbourne, shower or 2 for Sydney. Supercell probabilities, and I have no doubt that we will see further severe thunderstorm activity this afternoon going into the overnight hours. The instability is high, the supercell probabilities, and coming up we'll have a look at the storm probabilities and precipitation. Western Australia's got a strong wind warning for the Nigaloo and Gascoyne coast. Various flood warnings remain in place here in Queensland, New South Wales, and Victoria's got the most number of flood warnings. No flood watches. There's a heat wave warning for parts of Queensland. Now, here is pressure, precipitation, and note the information at the bottom of the screen. Each of these images are free hourly, up to 2200 hours tomorrow. Then we have a look at the image at 1600 hours through till next Sunday. And top right hand side you can clearly see the tropical system. I think it's 50-50 on whether the Fiji Met or the Bureau Meteorology will officially name the cyclone. Is it going to be Nat by Fiji or Jasmine? I think it's Jasmine by the Bureau. And adding to this complicated picture, an east coast low is likely to form southern New South Wales, out the East Gippsland region later on in the week. Here's the Bureau's 12-hourly rainfall. Rainfall scale is the right hand side of the screen. And you can see the tropical system, and wind shear is expected to decrease in the Coral Sea. I hope you enjoyed our first video update on the tropical system. It was put together by Josh, a team member who resides over in the Perth, WA area. And we've got the total forecast of rain. Note the area in green to dark green. It looks like the Northern Territory, Darwin region, in for some rainfall. The green continues to expand down there in Victoria. It goes to the dark green, which will raise the level from 50 to 100 millimeters. So, but the picture is changing. If you haven't already viewed our previous update, please consider doing so. There's a lot of interesting information now. Again, it's a GFS model, and keep an eye on the system. This is updated every 6 hours, and at this point in time, as we move forward, a tropical cyclone threat is developing for the area Mackay to the New South Wales Queensland border. Note the area in yellow through to dark brown. Is the cyclone drought going to finally break for the southeast corner of Queensland, not including 2007 tropical cyclone Debbie Oswald. Now we have a look at precipitation. It's a GFS model, and a key factor is going to be the high pressure systems. We know that the high pressure systems spin anti-clockwise, but what does one say about this possible scenario? It's the icon, the ECMWF, the Canadian, they're all on board for this tropical system. Enjoy typhoon warning centres, increased percentages on 92p. Tropical cyclone formation alert remains in place for 95p up there in the North Indian. We will continue to bring the latest information. Now we have a look at the upper level divergence. Divergence is probably up to 10 to 20 knots. So it's a tropical system, Solomon Islands region, and the east coast low to form southern region of New South Wales. Wind shear, the wind shear is expected to drop. The 24-hour shear tendency, and you can clearly see that the wind shear is to decrease. Information at the bottom of the screen. And vorticity, the vorticity intensity scale is the right hand side of the screen, and it is starting to tighten up. The tropical low 02U, but we will have more information in our future updates.